guys, I have Big Daddy here. Everybody knows Big Daddy. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Big Daddy. Hey, you just heard from Daryl. That's who I am. Steve, Big Daddy Knapp. Been a sports writer here for about 14 years. And matter of fact, we're over here to the S4G basketball game right now, and these kids weren't even born when I started.
Hey, Big Daddy has some news for you guys. I'm going to let him have the floor. You can have the floor right now.
Okay, it was just announced this morning that Jamari Redding, our superstar basketball player, football player, he does it all. He was named to the all-area first-team basketball team for the Daily Sun. And Drico Tompkins, he made the second team. That's quite an accomplishment because these teams, they cover all of the high schools. Venice, Port Charlotte, Lemon Bay, Northport, Charlotte High School, DeSoto. And there's only a few guys that make that team. And we were fortunate to have two guys make the team. We got #1 team and a #2 team. So that's outstanding news for our program.
That's great for our program, especially in basketball, because it's kind of rare for us to have any players that good in basketball, isn't it?
Yeah. It's usually, Charlotte has two players in the running for Player of the Year. John Gamble is one of them.
He's nice.
He's a beast. And the kid from Northport, Ellis, was Lovely or something like that.
I heard of him.
And then Chris Cornish, the other ball player there from Charlotte High School, they're in the running for Player of the Year. And I can't really say yet who's going to win, but I did find out earlier this week when the editor from the daily paper said, "Hey, can you send me a picture of Mari and little Drico?" And I had an idea that he didn't want to post them in his office wall. He wanted them for something else. So that's a great accomplishment for these two young men, because there's a lot of basketball stars out here.
Yes, sir. Hey, and we have another story. Our new football coach at DeSoto High School has just arrived. He'll tell you more about it.
Yeah, Coach Jeff Lee. If you see the newspaper that came out on this past Thursday, right there he is. Coach Jeff Lee is going to be here on April 10th, which looks like Monday to me. And he's going to start practice, I think, later in the week. I think Thursday, it is.
Thursday.
And I had the opportunity to meet him. I only talked with him briefly for 3 or 4 minutes, just him and myself. And he seemed like the real deal. He seemed like a good guy. He's got great experience. Former player in the NFL. Played in the USFL. He played with the Atlanta Falcons.
Wow.
And he's a Georgia Southern graduate. And he took a program a couple years ago that was 0-10. And they won 10 games in the next 2 years and made the playoffs for the only time in that school's history. And of course, remember, just a couple of years ago, we were 0-10. And Sam Holland turned the program around here, and Jeff said that he wants to continue in the building and continuation of this excellent program with all these athletes we have here. Try to keep them all in town, get them all excited about being a Bulldog for life, and continue to build upon all of the sports. And he's also real big on grades too. So you can be a superstar, but if you haven't got the grades, nobody's ever going to know it because you're sitting on the bench or in the stands watching the game.
And I have another question.
Sure.
Did he tell you about any of his philosophies, like his play call and what he likes to do?
Well, his offense last year scored something like 200 points more than the other teams did. Of their 7 wins last year, 6 of them, they scored over 40 points. And the other win, they had 38 points. So he's got a high-powered offense. It might be a triple option. I'm not going to say for sure.
Is he a pass coach or a run coach?
Well, from what I understand, he's a running coach. But if you've got Aaron Rodgers in your backfield and no running backs, then you're going to become a passing coach real quick.
Yeah. Because right now, I'm gonna be honest, we have no running backs.
You look at what we had last year. Everybody graduated.
Yeah.
Quarterback, all the running backs, they're all gone. So it's going to be a quick learning experience for our backfield, and we're going to be just as green as grass because JV only had 1 game last year.
Yeah, you're right.
So we're going to be green, and I just hope the fans, the people around here, understand that. You know, we don't.
It's going to take some time. We're not going to start off great.
Yeah, if we don't start out blowing everybody out, don't get excited, don't get upset about it, because the cupboard is bare, put it that way right now.
Yes,
we got
sir.
some ball players out there, but they're inexperienced, and you've got to know what you're doing, and these kids are going to have to take some time to learn. So I certainly hope the fans out there gives this team a chance to grow and learn how to play this game, because we are green.
Yeah, we are very green, guys. But we're going to get better, and things are going to change around here. But my next question is, how do you feel about the softball game last Thursday?
I'll tell you, that was an exciting game. It was against Fort Meade. Neither team scored more than one run an inning, and the lead changed 3 times. We had tied twice. It was a tight game all the way, and we had a 4-3 lead going into the 7th inning, and we ran into some bad luck.
Yeah, we did run into some bad luck.
They had a little dying quail up between first and second, and I'll tell you, Elena Taylor, she made an outstanding effort to catch that ball. She dove for that ball. She got horizontal, and you don't see kids doing that much, but she got horizontal, and the ball looked like it hit her glove and bounced out from where I was at. I couldn't see people in front of me, but it looked like it. And then they had a little blooper. Fell in between, looked like one of these campfire balls.
Yeah, I saw that.
In between 3 outfielders and 3 fielders. They're looking at it, and nobody could quite
watching
get to
it. It just drops.
You couldn't have got any better if you stood there and thrown the ball in the spot. So then they had 2 runners on. They had a sacrifice, moving both in the scoring position. And then this girl comes up, the other team, and for the minors, and she dropped in a bunt. It was absolutely gorgeous.
It was a great bunt. I thought it was beautiful.
It rolled between our pitcher and third baseman and couldn't score. They couldn't get through her out. We had a bad throw, so both those runners scored. All of a sudden, we're looking down by a run, and then they picked up another run, so they had a 6-4 lead.
Yeah.
And as I sat in the dugout, I was telling these girls, you remember the last game we beat Fort Meade 7-6, so let's come back and get 3 more runs.
Yeah, I remember that.
Duplicate it, and we got the run in. We had the tying run at third with nobody out, and our number 3 and 4 hitters coming up. And it certainly looked like we were at least going to tie the game up, but there was unfortunate double play, and then a ground out ended the game, and it was a tough loss. But God, the girls played good. They played hard. You know, it's a good-looking team we've got out there. They're starting to get confidence in themselves to realize that they are good and they can hang with any team in the area.
I got a question.
Okay.
Can we win the district championship?
Well, I think we're ranked 2nd in the district right now, but when our team comes out and plays, and they play it right, they play it hard, from beginning to the end, they don't make any mental mistakes. Because the other night we had a couple mental mistakes, and we also had, I think, 7 errors. You cannot have
do that.
7 errors in the game and expect to win it. But we had a shot, and all the team can look for is to have hope, have a chance at the last inning to win the game, and put the ball in your hands to see if you can win it. In that game, we lost by 1 run, and we had 1 runner that was thrown out between third and home. The game against Lemon Bay, we lost by 2 runs. We had 2 runners thrown out between third and home. We've got to work on that base running. Base running is so important. We've got to get some defense. Our pitching, our offense is outstanding. Pitching is really good. Our offense, those girls can swing the bat.
They can swing the bat good.
Yeah, they can hit the ball. Top of the lineup to the bottom, they're all getting hits.
And if you guys missed it, it's all on video, so I have them on my YouTube channel. But yeah.
I saw part of that.
Yes, sir.
We other than the 7 errors, we also had a couple of outstanding plays. There was a base hit to center field that Callie Patton came up with, 1 hop.
I remember that.
And she threw a laser in the home plate. Joni Taylor caught the ball, put the tag on the player trying to score, and we got her out. Got her out. And then later in the game, they had a chance to tie the game. The man at third, ground ball hit the right field, hit hard, and that runner from third was jogging in, was going to score easily. But out there in right field, Lily Fullerton. She's got an arm like her brother.
Just like her brother.
She came up with that ball. She fired the first, nipped that runner by just a step. And then at the end of the inning, the run didn't score, so we still held a 1-run lead. So despite those 7 errors, we had an outstanding effort from Callie and from Lily and Lena. I'll tell you, the girls, they played hard. It's a hard game for them to lose, but now they know how to lose. They already know how to win.
They know how to win, of course.
Yeah, but now they learn how to lose and how to deal with it and what they got to do to get better. And I think we can win the district. There's no doubt about it. We just play our game, play clean, hit the ball, and see what happens.
All right, as you can see, Big Daddy got very fired up right there. He was very excited, and I want to thank you for joining me today. And you guys, just remember, it's great to be a Bulldog.
That's right. Thank you very much for asking me to sit here with you and talk for a minute. I do get a little excited and I start talking a little fast, but when I talk about the Bulldog sports, you know, there's such a great number of kids here, parents, coaches, and I really enjoy coming out here and being a small part of this organization and this group of people out here. So thank you very much for asking me to sit out here with you today.
Yes, sir. You're welcome. See you guys later.
Bye.